Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to be doing a review on the very much anticipated eye palette that I have been so excited and super anxious to show you guys. It is going to be on the new Bobbi Brown Smokey Nudes eye palette. So I'm really anxious to show you guys this because I have been holding on to this palette since I went to training in July, and I could not wait to start talking about it and to show you guys and to do a full review and swatches of it because it is absolutely gorgeous. If you're somebody who really loves neutrals, one, and if you love cool tones, two, and if you want something that gives you versatility as far as day looks and night looks, three. Okay, these are three solid reasons why you're probably going to really fall in love with this palette. It is amazing. So, this is going to be just the review on the Smokey Nudes palette because it is now released. It is online. It is in stores. You can find it at your retail stores now. It is totally available for purchase. Now, along with the Smokey Nudes palette, it's going to be a whole collection. They are coming out, or we are coming out with 4 matte lip colors. Also, they did bring back a old shimmer brick. It is called Sandstone. It is gorgeous, and I believe we are going to be receiving some of those too. So hopefully I can do a review on those, or at least demonstrate them in a tutorial for you guys because they're also really, really gorgeous. Just a heads up, I do want to do a tutorial and create a look using this palette for you guys. I am a little undecided as far as what kind of look I want it to be, whether it be a daytime look or a nighttime look. So if you guys have any requests or you want to see a certain kind of look, please leave your comments down below asking what it is or what kind of look you would like for me to show you guys. Moving on to the specific eye palette though. So this palette is super awesome because one, it comes in a little compact like this. Not your typical eye palette where it's maybe flat and it's about maybe, I don't know, like a good maybe 4x6 or even larger. No, this one is very small, very compact, which means it's very travel friendly. You can take it with you almost anywhere. And it's not going to take a lot of room up on your vanity or in your drawers or wherever you store your makeup. So why it's so compact is because you open it up like this, obviously, and you have the mirror, of course. But what's really cool about it is that the bottom part actually pops out. So it reveals the 8 eye colors, which are absolutely stunning. And I'm going to show you close-ups of what they look like, a swatch, and of course kind of describe the finish and the color payoff that they give you. So let's get into it. So the first color in this palette is called Cream. And basically it's exactly an off-white cream. It's actually more of a warm tone cream in my opinion. It is off-white and it actually has a very matte finish. So what's great about this palette is that it not only comes with mattes, it comes with shimmers, satins, and mattes. So you have a wide variety of different textures to also work with. The cream is a beautiful color to use on the brow bone or on the bottom lid. Again, very buttery, very soft. I mean, these blend out so beautifully. The next color next to it is called Naked, which I absolutely am in love with this color. This is more on the warm side also. It's more of like a brown with a little bit of red taupe in it too. And again, also a matte finish. The next one underneath Cream is called Wood Rose. This one is more of a cool tone. It is a very, very soft matte gray. But again, I am finding myself really loving, and yes, I have been using this palette like almost non-stop since I got it. So I have been using that one. I've been mixing Wood Rose and Naked together. I don't know, I just really love the color that it creates when mixing it together in the crease. Absolutely love those two together. The next color is a sparkle shadow, which if you guys have seen my sparkle daytime eye look, you're going to know that the sparkle shadows and the payoff, I mean, Bobbi Brown does glitter like nobody else. It is amazing and they are beautiful. And this one is called Silver Brown Sparkle. It's described as a gray brown. And I'm going to have to agree with that. It does have a little bit of brown in it, so it makes it warm. And it does have a little bit of gray also. Again, with these sparkle shadows though, it's not so much of the color intensity that you're going to find as much as the sparkle. So you just have a hint of a tint of color. So don't focus too much on the shade itself, and also the way you use it. It's going to depend on what kind of color payoff you get. But very beautiful. I am obsessed with that sparkle shadow. Then the next one underneath here is called Watercolor Pink Sparkle. That was a little bit of a tongue twist. So this is described as a light pink sparkle. Very, very true. We do have another one called, I believe, Ballet Pink. It is sold separately and almost identical, but I do have to say this one does have a little bit more of a champagne pink as to more of a true pink. And again, very beautiful. I love using this on the center of my lid. It really makes the eye pop, and it just adds such a different color because, again, of the sparkle in it. It's more of a champagne-y kind of sparkle, which is just super gorgeous. Next is going to be the color Nude Beach Metallic. This is described as a white silver nude. So really this one is an interesting color because depending on your skin tone, it's going to show up a little bit differently. On somebody who is of a darker skin tone, you could actually probably use this as a highlight underneath your brow bone. For us that are a little bit more on the fair side, it may bring down your eyelid a little bit because the shade isn't as bright as I shouldn't say bright, it isn't as light as we usually need it to be in order to get that lifting effect. It may do the opposite for us, and it actually kind of brings down, gives us that kind of tired looking eye. So what I do like to use this for though is I actually use it on the inner corner of my eye or on just my lid. And also I love to mix this just a hint into the crease because I've mentioned this before, metallics seem to have just a smoother texture overall. I mean, you find that in most metallic eyeshadows compared to mattes. Mattes are, you know, they're the iffy colors. They can be chalky sometimes. Fortunately though, in this palette, the mattes are not chalky. All of these colors go on very smooth. But again, this kind of helps. I love to mix this with maybe other eyeshadows that I do own. And again, it just adds a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of sheen to it because it is a very light, in my opinion, it's a very taupey kind of metallic color. So I think it's very pretty, very gorgeous. You can use it a ton of different ways too. And again, depending on your skin color, you'll find different uses for it. Then the next one, again, I love to use this in my crease. This one's going to create more depth in my crease overall. And probably no matter what skin tone you are, this is definitely going to be a beautiful crease color for you. Not your transition color kind of crease color, but it's going to be just adding depth. It's going to add a little depth and a little bit more of a metallic sheen into the whole eye look overall. So this color is called Smoky Brown Metallic. And it is a mauve brown. It has it does have a little bit like of a hint of a mauve purple kind of undertone in it, but it does have a lot of brown in it too. Not so much silver. When your eye sees it, you kind of think silver, but once swatched, you're gonna see that it has a little bit of like of a dual color when light hits it. So it's a very interesting color and it's very gorgeous. And then the last one, it isn't a true black. It's going to be more of a very, very dark gray. It's like that borderline between gray and black, and it is called Smoked. This is going to be what's considered your eyeliner color. You guys, the eyeliner colors of Bobbi, they are triple pigmented, so they are very, very dark. You can apply it wet, and you can actually use it as an eyeliner as well. For me though, when I applied this as an eyeliner, it's very good, but I like my eyeliner to be true black. I mean, that's just what I'm used to. This goes on a little bit lighter. It goes on more of like a dark, dark gray, which is really awesome too. For those of you who like that look and you don't like the intensity of black, you can definitely use this as an eyeliner too. Just make sure you wet your eyeliner brush and then dip it in the product. Don't get the product wet itself, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is definitely a color that I like to use on my outer corner or my outer V, and this creates such a beautiful smoky look, but you have to be using the right brushes because again, these eyeliner colors from Bobbi Brown are triple pigmented, and it is very almost hard to blend out when you don't have the right tools. So, but you can definitely, with the right tools and the right techniques, you can use this as a shadow color for all over the bottom lid, or like I said, how I personally like to use it on the outer V. So you guys, this is totally, like, I have to say this has been my favorite product so far from the line that I have seen and I received personally. And like I said, we received this during training. I was like so blown away that they actually gave one of these to us. I was just like, oh my gosh, like dream totally come true. This is such the perfect palette, and everybody that I've shown this to so far, they think that it is absolutely gorgeous. I have yet to have one person say like, oh, well, it's okay. No, it is gorgeous. When you see it in person too, it just makes it, it just looks even better. Like, I really hope the camera does this palette justice, but again, I don't really know how they're going to show up on the lens, but I'm going to do my best to try to capture that look for you. And I mean, I'm telling you, they give this to us like brand spanking new. I don't even have the names of the colors on the back of this palette because, I mean, they're kind of more of like a prototype that they gave us. But either way, This palette is gorgeous. I am totally blown away. The packaging is also really nice, high quality, as always Bobbi does. And yeah, so make sure to check these out, also along with the shimmer bricks and the matte lipsticks that I just mentioned too. Those are also coming along with this collection, but the eye palette is really the star of the show, and that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you guys like this palette or what your thoughts and opinions are about it, leave those comments down below for me too. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye!